Anil Gupta, Chairman and Managing Director of KEI Industry, joins us now. Let's connect with him and take a conversation forward. Mr. Gupta, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Can you spell out how the demand outlook for the various segments is moving, given that there has been a pressure for most of the companies, which in a sense are big commodity consumers?
Good morning. So far as demand is concerned, basically at the moment demand is very strong in the sectors which is related to infrastructure, where the government spending is very strong, and we are seeing a good demand coming up from brownfield expansions in the industrial sector as well. So in infrastructure, it is basically led by railways, highways, and tunnel ventilation systems and other infra like construction sector, where the buildings, constructions, hospitals, etc. are being constructed. I agree that maybe that retail, etc. may be slow for the time being, but that we have seen only in the February. Until January, it was quite strong, and we are hopeful of getting it rebound in March. So overall, in our industry, the demand is strong. We are seeing a good demand from export sector also, wherever our export markets are there. So and going forward in the next year, it is going to be stronger.
So can I safely say that for you per se, the businesses which you are in, there is no impact of high commodity prices and there is no iota of slowdown in demand?
Yes, I think there is no demand slowdown in our sector due to any high commodity prices. In fact, the commodity prices have corrected a bit, and overall, if I see, it is corrected from the high of to the present level of by around 15%.
Broad commodity trend, let's say for the quarter gone by versus for this quarter, we are talking about October, November, December quarter, the quarter gone by, and January and February, because 2 months are already over for this quarter. How would you give us the sequential pricing picture?
I think from the last quarter, this quarter, the commodity prices are around 5% high in overall sense, especially metals. And in the polymer side, also it is anywhere between 5 to 7% high.
Sure. Also wanted to understand that, CapEx is a big proxy for your industry. So wanted to understand what is it that you yourself have lined up for, say, the next 2 odd years?
We are lined up a CapEx of around close to 250 crore rupees in the next financial year. And I think it should continue for next 4 years. So we are going to do little bit of brownfield expansions in our existing factories, but also we are going to do greenfield capex from April onwards.
You also have exposure to a lot of industries, railways, 5G, green energy, to just name a few. Where is it that you're seeing consistent and an uptick in demand coming in from, and where do you think is the maximum contribution to your order book is going to come in from?
The maximum is coming from railways, solar power projects, overhead to underground lines conversion from highway sector, which is very, very strong, metro rails, and lot is coming from these suburban trains being developed or the bullet train projects. Construction sector, which is led by companies like NBCC, CPWD, who are building hospitals and other infra projects, that also is coming up quite good.
So for FY24, can I say that this 20%, 25% plus growth what you've reported is real, it's here to stay, and there is no reason why it should not happen?
I had suggested that next year we could grow by 15 to 17%. So that is our estimates over a full year period.
What level your capacity being utilized?
At the moment, we are operating at close to 85 to 90% capacity utilization in our cables business, and around 65 to 70% in our houseware and wire flexible business. And we are going to ramp it up by 5 to 10% in our existing factories by April this year, in next 2 months. And as we intend to build up new facilities in next financial year, that will be giving us capacity boost in the financial year 25.
Okay, great to have you on the show, Mr. Gupta. Thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thank you.